with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. My hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They squeeze his attitude. Talking trophies, I done grabbed them. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop me in tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team if you just show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Blue 80!
54! Not today, you aren't. Not today. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
Down and man inside, down and man. Look at that!
Wentz on to give the Sanders.
Get there.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. It's on Andre Dillard, first-round pick from Washington State. He was the second tackle taken in the draft. He's flagged there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Man 5-7.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Yo.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Here we go.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
You ain't got nothing. Hey, Rip 5-2, out here. Run.
Shit.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you get...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Colby Lisenby. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
What you got? Huh? What you got?
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Man, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. And that's complete to Sanders. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
54.
Sunday. Shorty.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. You're not ready.
What's your son?
They'll run with Sanders. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Not today.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On the ground with a tight end. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
What's your son?
Show an eight.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Out.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check three.
And he'll give it here to his running back. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Right there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
Set, 280, 21.
Get in the weight room. Switch.
Easy.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
They're running it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
53
the 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Check 43.
Hey. Zebra.
Alert 3.
Get on.
Now a give right side. Swift. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. On first down, Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Easy work. Coming again.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
21.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Zebra.
Mike 52. Let's go. Where's
Throwing is Stafford.
All day, just like that.
That is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Check 3.
Hey, 5-0. Check 9. All right, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Come get some.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 53.
2nd down and goal. Stafford, he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to get 9 here on 1st down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Goodwin able to haul it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
I'm coming for you, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There we go.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
What's your son? Mike's 5'4".
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Matchbox lights.
Into the red zone, Wentz being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
After the sack on 1st down, Wentz, and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Jalen Mills in on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Tight dog, tight dog.
Stafford on 1st down. escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, 22.
Mike, 53.
Hey, wahoo. 11.
I'm coming after you.
Stafford.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. They'll get 34 yards there.
Let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah,
Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now the second down throw on target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys run up the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. Those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a big play there for the Lions. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. To throw on 2nd and 6, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. That's a touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And thanks to the interception, possession. The Lions offense cashes in with 6. Prater for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. Number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
36.
Hey, Delta.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Escaping. And he's going to go down again. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give them 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
59!
After the interception, here's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know you feel that.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Grade 15, grade 15. Protein spill. Done. Done.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4 Tokyo.
Check 49.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Great.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Kill. Turn up.
Wentz.
Kill. Turn up.
Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wentz. And an alley to run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
There we go. Pac-Man. Waiting.
54 Mike.
Squeeze, double.
for Tokyo.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Wentz now on first down.
Come on, now.
And Sanders has got it complete. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Throwing on second and long. Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Another run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Rip. Hey, turn it out.
Hey, great 57.
Wide, get wide.
Hey, Alpha.
Check. 54 is Mike.
What's your son?
Wentz going to go on fourth down.
All day, defense.
And this is caught that they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
11 yards there, allowing first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
Omaha, ready to move.
Throwing here, Stafford. He's going to wind up in air, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit.
They can't stop
Colby Listenby with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack. Wentz eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
You must be getting tired of seeing
Wentz going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
This by 7.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Five.
50, Mike, 50.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
20.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Go. 180. Kill.
Focus, defense, focus. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike.
Hey. High 7. What's your son?
From the red zone now, Wentz. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Lions 35, Eagles 28.
So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
52. Alert! All day, punt. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Zebra. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll run on first down. Swift. 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Eagles 28. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at his 4.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it music, got my own religion. Brainwash, gotta make your own decision.